Hey everybody, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, this whole mess here is my May currently inked. Let's get right into it. The first pen and ink combination is my Pelikan M800, and this has Linen Toolbar Sesame Oil. And now I'm actually just double checking to make sure that is correct because I've mixed all of these up. So I wanted to put these in rainbow order, but we'll see if that ends up actually happening here. So just doing a swatch with my Speedball B nib. Like, look at how beautiful that is. And this is an ink that I've wanted to try forever. So here we go with my Pelikan. Oh, so lovely. M1000, and this has basically a needlepoint nib in it now. And we have Linen Toolbar, Sesame Oil. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, so excited for that particular combination. Next, we have my Diamine Blue Black English Milk Tea, and this is in my Walltown Pens Strata Quartz, and it's got the smoky quartz finials there. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a great match or if it's going to be way too similar to sesame oil, but we will see. Whoops. Ooh, a little bit more yellow in tone than sesame oil. I put a ton down on there. And I wanted to find like a pinky brown for this, and now I feel like, you know what, it's okay if it doesn't match. So this has, oh, the San Francisco 2023 nib on it. It's an extra fine. So this is my Walltown. And what is the model? I forget the model. Oh my gosh. It's one of those things where like I'm trying to save time by doing this. Oh, it's the Onslow model. And this is in the Strata Quartz. And I feel like there's something interesting about this nib, and I can't remember what it is. It is an extra fine nib though. And the ink is Diamine Blue Black English Milk Tea. Are they too similar? Probably. But that's okay. So that is my Walltown Onslow in Strata Quartz. The next pen and ink combination is my Twisby Eco in the cream rose gold, and I have Sailor Kitsune Biori in here, and there's like really not a lot left in the bottle. I could probably put that into a sample actually. And it's not because I use this, it's because I actually gave a ton of samples away to friends. Look at that. So far, these three are very similar. I feel like this one probably should have gone in the Walltown Onslow, but that's okay. And actually, that one should have, in hindsight. So this is my Twisby Eco in cream rose gold. And this has, I always forget what nib is on here. Cream rose gold has a fine nib on here. And this is Sailor Urameku Kitsune Biori. I am a big fan of this ink, but I haven't used it in a while, so I wanted to try and use a lot of bottled inks this month to make sure that I'm actually getting through my collection. So that is my Twisby Eco cream Rose Gold with Sailor Yurameku Kitsune Biori. The next pen and ink combination is my Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 in Angel Skin and Le Bon Aphrodite Pink. And I love this pink, but I haven't used it in a while. So I actually was going to originally use her Bon Rouge d'Encre, but just changed my mind at the very last second and decided to go with Le Bon Aphrodite because there's still so much ink. So this is my Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 in Angel Skin. I think this is actually my first Leonardo. And this has a fine nib. And this is, I believe, a 14 karat rose gold nib. And this is with Le Bon Aphrodite. Cannot write this morning. I think I made a good choice with going with this one. It's beautiful. All right, so that is Le Bon Aphrodite in my Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 Angel Skin. The next pen and ink combination is my Zodiac Penco in the Cancer model, and this is in the the primary manipulation light, and I have paired it with my Sailor Shikiori Yozakura. This I used to have a bottle of, and then I also gave away quite a few samples to friends, and now only have this sample left. So this is one of the more of a purple one, so I don't know if I've put it into the right order here, but that's okay. And I just thought it might not necessarily be the exact perfect match, but yeah, there's a little bit of that purple that goes along with it. So this one also has a San Francisco pen show nib in here. So this is my Zodiac Penco, and this is the Cancer model in the PM Light. But this has an Imperial nib on it. It's an extra fine Imperial nib. And I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So this is Sailor Shikiori. And when you reverse it, Yozakura. It's like a medium. Beautiful. So the reverse is like a medium. And then the regular side is like an extra fine, almost cursive smooth italic. Oh, I love that. So that is my Zodiac Penco Cancer Primary Manipulation Light with Sailor Shikiori Yozakura. Wow, that was a lot to say. My next pen and ink combination is my Just Turnings in the Pastel Primary Manipulation. And I have this new Van Diemen's Hastings Cave. This is a sample that I just recently acquired, and this was to try and find a match to Monarca Ray Jaguar, but it's not an exact match, but I'm okay with giving that a try. Ray Jaguar is a little bit more of a muted yellow, but here in my Just Turnings, in the Pastel Primary Manipulation, and this has, I believe, an extra fine Architect nib. And so the ink is Van Diemen's Hastings Cave. Look at that. If you're not familiar with an Architect nib, the downstrokes are narrow, whereas the horizontal strokes are broad. However, because this is an extra fine nib, you're not going to see a huge amount of line variation unless you have teeny tiny writing like I do. So that is my Just Turnings with Van Diemen's Hastings Cave. The next pen and ink combination is my Pelikan M800 in the brown black, and I have chosen Van Diemen's Aria to go in that. Now, this was also an ink that I purchased recently to try and find a Pilot Iroshizuku Inoho dupe, but this is a bit greener in tone. May not be an exact match for the pen that I'm using, but I thought, why not? And the thing is, I don't always have to match the pen body to the ink color. So this is my Pelikan M800 in the brown black, and it's very wet actually, just because I just filled it. And this has now an extra fine cursive smooth italic. So this is Van Diemen's Aria. This pen originally came with a fine nib that I ground down into a cursive smooth italic, but I found that that was even too broad for me because the Pelikan nibs are quite wet. So I had Gina Salarino ground this down to an extra fine cursive smooth italic, and I really enjoy that. So that is my Pelikan M800 with Van Diemen's Aria. The next pen and ink combination is my Waterman Karen in the sea green shimmer, and I have Tasha Ugu Isu Olive in here. This was sent to me by pen friend Kat, and this was also not the first time that I have used this ink, but I was glad to get another sample of it because it's just gorgeous. And this pen is stunning, absolutely stunning. So this is my Waterman. Oh, such a wet flowing ink already. Karen in the sea green shimmer. And this has a fine nib. And this is Tasha Ugu Isu Olive. Oh, love this already. It feels like the inks are a little bit extra wet though because I have just filled them. But I am looking forward to that beautiful, beautiful combination. The next pen and ink pairing is my Narwhal Nautilus in the Turquoise Dream. This is an Atlas exclusive, and I've paired it with Diamine Soft Mint. I was originally going to put this in my Franklin Christoph in the Van Ness exclusive, but I realized I'm actually taking that to the Chicago Pen Show to get the nib ground. So I'm going to wait to ink that up next month. But I thought I could still use this in this pen because it's a very similar colorway. So this is the Narwhal Nautilus. If I can write. No, oh my goodness, Nautilus. Sure. And Turquoise Dream. Wow, my writing is wonderful this morning. And this has a fine nib. And this is Diamine Soft Mint. Should I be filming currently inked videos before I've had coffee? Probably not. But I'm looking forward to this because, like, look at how beautiful that combination is. Lovely, lovely. So that is Narwhal Turquoise Dream with Diamine Soft Mint. The next pen and ink pairing is my Le Bon 325 in Cambridge, and I have it inked with Colorverse. What is this? Witch by Starlight. And this was a Goulet exclusive. This was sent to me again by pen friend Kat. I feel like a lot of these were sent by Kat. She sent me so many. Oh, that's beautiful blue ink. I decided to put this ink into this pen because I don't have a lot of pens that would match this ink in particular. So this is my Le Bon 325 in Cambridge. And this is probably the broadest nib I have. It is a medium cursive smooth italic. No, it's a medium stub, but whatever. This is Colorverse Witch by Starlight. And I chose this pen because one, I feel like I could put any ink in this. But two, that broader nib is really going to show off that shimmer. Oh, so excited. So my Le Bon 325 Cambridge with Colorverse Witch by Starlight. The next pen and ink combination is my Esterbrook SD in Lilac, and I have Diamine Memory Lane. So this is from, I believe, the 2023 Inkvent calendar, and I am looking forward to using this because I haven't used it since maybe last year. Oh my gosh, it's such a perfect pairing. Like, just look at that. Look. So this is my Esterbrook SD in a Lilac, and this has an extra fine nib, and I don't mind putting shimmer inks into my extra fine, especially if it's a Diamine shimmer ink. So this is Diamine Memory Lane, and oh my gosh, for the last few I forgot to do my figure eights and the cross strokes and the down strokes. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be so pretty. So Esterbrook SD Lilac with Diamine Memory Lane. And last but not least, we have my Leonardo Momento Zero in Winter Sunrise, and I have this inked with Robert Oster Muddy Wine. So excited to use this pen again. I only used it a couple months ago, but I'm like, nope, need to use it again. Make sure I have enough here on the nib. Oh, it is gorgeous and the perfect match for this pen. Oh, so lovely, so lovely. So this is my Leonardo Momento Zero in Winter Sunrise, and this has an extra fine nib, and this has, I just said this, Robert Oster Muddy Wine. Wow, Muddy Wine. Okay, after I finish filming this, I am taking Lucy to the groomers, Henry to badminton, and I will make sure I have a coffee. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a perfect match for the deeper tones that are in this pen. I'm so excited to use that. So that is my Leonardo Momento Zero Winter Sunrise with Robert Oster Muddy Wine. So there are all of my pens and inks for the month of May. I'm really excited about all of these. There's, I think, a good color variation, although I mean, like, this portion is very similar, but I think this will just be a fun month of all of these inks and pens. Which do you think I'm going to like the most out of all of these combinations? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, that is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and have yourselves a great day.